And they did break a lot of stuff that night because after this set from Limp Bizkit, Woodstock just went on fire. And that's why I play this intro, because we were talking about the documentary. If you guys that are watching the stream haven't watched it yet, you should watch a documentary on Netflix called Trainwreck Woodstock 99. It's horrible what happened in
I gotta
that
watch that again. That's a
Woodstock.
good documentary.
I already watched it twice. There's other one on HBO too, but it's not as good. I prefer the one from Netflix. Before I'm going to say hello to Christian and Ellen, let me just go here through the chat to change the things a little bit. Tragedy Tales is here. Let's go as well. Bob Dylan, Fisto Friday. Our wallets are still getting feasted by Howard. Oh, for sure they are. And much more to come. The Bro Collector, member of the channel. Good day, fam. I'm headed to the beach. Did I say this wrong?
No, you said probably, I think.
I'll be listening like a podcast. Love you all. We got as well Noble Young and Lane Kramer too. Bob Dylan is very much correct with that statement. We got Jay-Z too. Hello Jay-Z. Then late stream. Catch you all on the replay. Going to work. Have a good working day. And Lane Kramer. Man, only 3 more shows and it will be a full year of this stream. Exactly. We are almost doing 1 year of this stream. I think it was on July. I'm not sure if it's June. D Window, good afternoon from the UK. Brad, are you planning on reviewing Joel from The Last of Us? Yeah, the review is ready. The review will be on my channel once the live stream finish. I schedule it for midnight 30. So after our live stream finish, the review will be ready, because the review at this moment
already up for channel members.
Is available for channel members. I always post the reviews first for channel members around 1 day before, and then they go to public after 1 day. It's a pretty nice figure, to be honest. TX Boy 210, your morning collectors, happy Friday to you too. And Tiny Art Guy is a new member. Thank you so much, Tiny Art Guy. I love your thumbnail, by the way. What got here? Lane Kramer saying he got Riva from Sugo Toys from the Kenobi show. Her head sculpt is amazing. Did an unboxing with a buddy and love how she came out. Still ate the light up saber system. I do love the Riva head sculpt, and I haven't even tried the lightsaber yet. Tiny Art Guy say happy Friday to you all, looking forward to the show as always. Thank you so much. We got as well here, hello everybody, Paul Morales. Bob Dylan saying he likes the intro. Yeah, it was because we were talking about Woodstock 99 and we were talking about this. Breda taking a back. Tukasri also in the house. Breda sub chat, how are you? We got Issue with Big Bubs loving the intro. L Walker, wow, Limp Bizkit. It's been a while. Limp Bizkit for me brings me back to 96, 97, 95, those years when they did. I remember their first album, I think it was $3 Bill, yo, something like that. I love that album, especially one music named Counterfeit. I really like that one. James Colley in the house. Good evening, gents. How are you, James? Bob Dylan saying kind of reminds me of Anthony. Me too. Every time I see Fred Durst, I always think of Anthony, because with the hat and everything. Keith Lee, wow, is this the new streaming music? Love it. Good morning, evening, fellow collectors. Let's fucking go. Hi, Keith. How are you? And Mike. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad Kit Fisto dropped. It was getting hard to listen to Ellen constantly ask for this week after week. Exactly. Ellen was asking for Kit Fisto for a while already. Cleaner Martin in the house too. Howdy, folks. How are you? And AJ Agruza, let's go. Greetings, friends. Hope all is well. AJ Agruza, AJ had his birthday this week. So from all of us here, we hope you had a beautiful birthday and wish you many more to come. AJ,
not only
and
that,
all the best for you.
AJ also got engaged. Congratulations,
exactly.
AJ. Big week for AJ, man.
Big week. He got engaged. It's his birthday. AJ, congrats. We wish you all the very best for you. Jim Collector, Friday begins. Great way to finish off my work day. How are you? Exactly, it's a good time to finish the workday. Brother, cousin Jay in the house. What's up, family? You must be excited about this Kit Fisto. Captain Zura in the house too. Greetings, everyone. Avengers Assemble in the house. Amazing guy here. I owe everything to him, no lie. We got here more Flavio's House of Collectibles. Good morning, everyone. And we got Flavio, and we got Ian from Scotland, right? Sometimes
Yes.
I
Yes. Wait. Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Happy weekend, João, Christian, and Helen. Damn, I remember when my hair was so black, Christian. Me too. But
It's
at
getting
least you
wild.
still have hair. I don't have any. What's up, Bread and Comedy? Bring back Clone Wars Fisto. Let's go, AJ. Thank you so much. All of you really appreciate that. We really wish all the best to you. Prezi in house. No Last Father unboxing for now. I already said the video is ready. It's already on my YouTube channel. It will be. You can watch it after 2 hours. It will be available to watch. I already uploaded into YouTube. Anyway, let me just say hello here to my beautiful members of the channel, starting of course with Allison. Excited. The week seemed very mellow, and then today Kit Fisto, and I cannot imagine your excitement when I send you that photo. I cannot imagine. You must be, yes, finally, Kit Fisto in the house. Hee-ho, Dopo.
Oh, you can't wipe the smile off my face from this announcement today. We're getting Star Wars Davy Jones, everyone. Get excited. No, this smile is literally because I love that Limp Bizkit song, and I had another long trip to the dentist today, so I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, so sorry if I'm a bit scatty and looking faded. But man, that song just like got me going, so I'm very excited and happy to be here with you guys. It's been it was a bit of a quiet week, but we did get a couple things later on, and I've got if we get time, I've got something that I can maybe unbox for everyone.
Yeah. We are going to watch that unboxing. That is made by Gangster Kingdom. Is it correct?
Damn Toys. Yep. Damn Toys.
But the name is Gangster Kingdom, the line.
Do you want me to show the box?
Yeah. Show us the
yes,
box.
please.
It's a pretty box. Look what I got.
Ooh, that is nice.
I have to say the packaging is very beautiful, like even inside. I was very impressed. I've never gotten anything from Damn Toys. I've never really gotten like an animated style figure like this. But I was super impressed with this one, and I will show you guys a little bit later because I don't really know that I've seen anybody do any videos on this, so I'll give everyone a bit of a sneak preview later on.
But what name they give to this figure?
It just says Poker Kingdom Diamond 8.
So, do you? Because I'm not sure. Is this licensed?
I don't know.
Or
I wouldn't have thought so, but then they're doing like an animated version, so does it need to be licensed?
Interesting. Silent, hello everyone, and Bob Dylan. Don't forget J&D John Wick goes up for pre-order today. I've been hearing a lot of hate on John Wick head sculpts. Yeah, on the J&D posts, the posts they did. I don't know if they already delete the comments because they love to delete comments, but a lot of people were saying that doesn't look like John Wick at all. I think it looks good. Tremble Dust, how do you get early footage of Anthony from Siskel Mafia performing? Nice. I need to go back. I had to go back to back in history with a DeLorean. This is Mafia when he was young. That guy Mark John Wick. Christian, you have been kind of busy lately, right? Let me just ask you, did you celebrate today the Children's Day over there or no? In the school?
Children's Day? What? Wait. Is it Children's Day for you guys over there? Like today?
Yeah, Children's Day is tomorrow, June 1st.
No, that Children's Day was last month, like May 6th, I think. So like
in America it's only next week.
Yeah. But yeah, very busy week. I'm sorry, I was pretty silent on our group chat because I had a full load of work today. I mean, like not even today, like this whole week. The kids had tests last week, and we've been preparing like the report cards, and we had to like call every moms, including like the morning and the afternoon classes, and like just keep it simple. Pleasing all these moms is not that easy.
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Yes, I
I,
did say
I
that.
hope I hope none of them are listening to this stream. Pleasing all these mom, pleasing all
I hope
these
the
moms
husbands
is not-
aren't
is not
listening to
easy.
the stream.
But in
Joel.
seriousness, yeah, it's not easy. Jesus.
You are a
I
mom
just
pleaser.
I just pray for every like souls of all these teachers, it's all around this world. Like, God damn it. But yeah, absolutely excited. Kit Fisto, John Wick. I think it's a very full house kind of week. Let's go.
Exactly, pleasing all
Yeah.
the moms. I agree. Let me just go up here to the. Most likely, those Gangsters Kingdom figures are not licensed. They have made very cheeky releases of Lena Headley, Mike Tyson, David Beckham, Keanu Reeves, Wolverine. Okay, or maybe they don't need license because it's a comic characterization. I don't know if it's a gray area. Lane Kramer saying, so Christian Bread, after you talk about Kit Fisto from you guys, I want to hear what Jedi, if any, from prequels you would like to see Hot Toys do to put with him. Yoda, Mace. No, they already did Yoda, they already did Mace. No, they are going to do Plo Koon for sure.
I was gonna say
It's just a matter of time.
It was like, no matter what.
Shiny, and they are going to do Mace, Revenge of the Sith. They are going to redo their head sculpt. They are going to give you the definite Mace for Return of the Jesus, Return of the Sith. So
Yeah, they'll
don't,
come out with a better sculpt at least. I don't know if
No. I will not get these Attack of the Clones because there's a new Mace coming. You can mark my words. Shiny. Hi Ellen, I'm slowly watching the MCU movies for the first time in chronological order. I
Hey.
feel for you. After first Avenger was Captain Marvel, and I really enjoyed it. Watched Iron Man for the first time too. Amazing. I can imagine being the first time checking these,
Good work.
seeing these movies must be a very cool experience because those are all big movies and cool of you to
they are
be
pretty
doing
solid.
that.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan asking any second date Christian, just show a banana for confirmation.
Bob, it's not a date. It's just a dinner thing for Fridays. Just so I can get on here properly, not sleeping and wake up at 2 a.m. and with like brother's phone calls everywhere and messages, and like these Russian snipers everywhere. So like yeah.
Russian snipers.
What do they use rockets now?
They just send
Brick
drones
Artemis, love watching this show on Fridays. How is everyone? Hello, Brick. How are you? I forgot. We didn't talk much on your comments because that day I was a bit tired. We need to try that again. Christian like MILFs confirmed. Exactly, it's confirmed. It's already a fact.
It was a joke.
1-6 Salvo. We got here. Salvo. How are you? Good morning, fellow collectors. Marketech saying Plo Koon. Jose Hernandez. Also, Helen, I can confirm that João actually replied to my DMs this time. You were lucky. You were
It's a
very
miracle.
lucky. I was.
Praise Jesus.
I was checking something on Instagram, and then he messaged me, and that the notification appeared, and I just click and answer him, and I think I sent him 3 messages. We exchanged some message.
So you actually replied by mistake. Is that what you're saying?
Not by mistake. He was lucky because I was on Instagram.
I was waiting
Because-
and I accidentally pressed, and he would have seen that I read it, and I had to reply.
Yeah, I just had to.
I will just show you. I will just show you. I have a group, not a group, a folder on iPhone when I put the Messenger and Instagram, and that folder now shows 1,280 notifications that I haven't checked. So you can see the backlog is very huge. Years of neglecting. Tijuana Mike, aka King Churu. Good morning, happy Friday. How are you?
Morning.
Is this label Revenge of the Sith? Yes, it is. It is. Just now, I think I said Return of the Sith. That's why I was talking and I was like, what I'm saying. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah,
You
it's
need to wake
labeled
up.
that way. It's been, you don't know, play 2 times soccer in a row without stopping.
Yeah, by the way,
4
we didn't
hours in
ask
my
you.
legs.
How was your week?
Oh, my week. So the week starts on Sunday because Sunday we got because if you guys, people don't know, but I have the schools here in our city, they are organizing a soccer tournament between parents from the schools. Each school does a team, and of course I was selected. They even didn't care if I know how to play football, but they thought European
White.
knows how to play football. White from where? From Portugal. Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo. He must be a superstar. They are lucky. They are lucky because they are lucky because it's diversity peak. It's true, but they were lucky because actually I play soccer very well, and we did win the match last week. This week we already practiced for 3 times. Yesterday was Monday, I think, and then yesterday and today. So I already got 4 hours on my legs of soccer these 2 days, and we'll have another match on Sunday. So that's what it is. Anyway, let me see. Flavio, Toxic Team. Any thoughts on the Topo Eisenberg? First time full figure by Topo, I believe. First time, yeah, but with head sculpt, maybe it's the first time. They do the suits. They did the bank robber Joker, but didn't come with body. Come with that bozo mask. I hope I will receive it in 2 or 3 days. But before that, I'm going to review the Dark Furion.
Which one is that?
Furion from Art Figures. He's the one played by. What is the name of that guy? The guy that the guy that does the Jesus. What's the name of that movies with the cars? Very famous.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. What is that guy, the bald one, that stronger one? Not the Rock, the other one.
Vin Diesel?
Riddick. He played
There you
Vin
go, there you
Diesel,
go.
right? He
Vin
played
Diesel.
Riddick, and yeah, I'm going to review that one. It's been a long time. I didn't do any reviews, and now I'm going to catch up again and back to the normal schedule. Today, when I was recording the review, I was really feeling strange because it's been really? Maybe 2 months. Yeah,
feeling
2
sick?
months. Not
You okay?
sick. I was feeling.
Maybe I should call your mom?
My wife enjoyed her time in Korea. She's already asking me when we are going to go back. I need to go to Korea, probably this summer.
You need to come back, dude. Like, you know, yourself. Because if you do, like, I'll totally like catch up with you. So yeah, please do.
They include the Clone War gauntlets, but the Clone War gauntlets, they are also in with Mace Windu. But you cannot have Mace Windu from Attack of the Clones. In my opinion, I say window. I like to say window. I don't like to say window. I say window.
He goes out of the window, but like
He goes out of the window because he goes out of the window. Because between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, tell me how many years passed? Not in the stupid Star Wars chronology. I'm talking the years.
wait,
that
between
went on
Clone
stream.
Wars, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, how many years?
You're
when
just
when was
asking, no, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know that kind of thing.
screen?
I'm guessing
Okay.
5 years.
Attack of the Clones was in 2002,
Right.
and
Oh, you
Revenge
mean
of
like
the Sith.
when it was released as a movie?
Exactly. And
Oh,
Revenge
that
of
wasn't
the
that long.
Sith was Revenge of the Sith was
2005.
Jesus Christ, 2005. So
Yeah.
3 years. There's a 3-year difference, but with you cannot use Mace Windu. You need a proper Revenge of the Sith Mace Windu. Cannot.
Fair
if
point.
If anyone display this Kit Fisto from Revenge of the Sith with Mace from Attack of the Clones, for me, no, doesn't work.
Well,
Different
my
lines. Different
my
lines.
Mace window will be coming next month, but
Different lines. Fuck
I
that.
may, put him next to my, the dark side Anakin. But me do me. You
You
me.
do you, of course. Yeah, exactly. You put a figure from the 2002 movie, branded in the box, Attack of the Clones. Put it near the Anakin from the Revenge of the. Of course, do it.
Oh, did I tell you?
I already see worst.
I
So,
almost I thought about putting this Attacker of the Clones guy with the New Hope guys and putting the Jedi C-3PO with Padme and maybe mix with the Kenobi Vader with like over here.
Jesus Christ! Exactly. Mix everything. Mix everything.
Mix it up.
Mix everything.
I mean, you should know better. Being picked as a diversity pick.
Exactly. Prezi
Yeah.
saying, did you buy the Pinkman by present toys after Topo Eisenberg release? I bought it. No, I didn't got that one. I'm not collecting that line. I know before there was a brand named CGL Toys. They did the set of the two, Heisenberg and Pinkman, with those hazmat suits. That set was really cool, and now it's going for a pretty penny, and was a license. Catwoman, cancel and get the Jazz Inc. one. Which one? We're talking about what?
Catwoman.
Yeah, but the Catwoman, Jazz Inc. Catwoman is the 92, the Batman Returns.
True.
SGC 360. Breda will be coming to everyone collecting like the boogeyman to make sure Mace is not near Kid. Then people already know how I am. I'm a bit stupid about that. I like the look of Kid Fisto from Attack of the Clones better. That was original proto they showed. Actually, it's interesting that you talk about this, because I do have here a photo of what they showed. This is what they showed in the San Diego Comic Con in 2019. No, because here
I'm not laughing because it looks funny. It reminds me of P-Rock.
okay, because that guy Mark here, and he has a point. This because now I cannot go. I need to check on Facebook the Hot Toys one just to clear here my mind in one thing, because I think the front tentacles are not the same, right? Are the same. They are the same. They are the same. Let me see. Let me see if I see any huge difference.
Does it have like the same expression?
No, not this. You see the expression now, right? So you can see now the one that was introduced today is
much
a bit
better.
different.
Much better.
Is a bit different.
Because that
I mean,
smiling face is like after when he pushes C-3PO on the what do you call him, in the arena from Attack of the Clones. He pushes him and he just smiles for some reason. So yeah.
But what's interesting, and before we talk about Kid Fisto, is that on that same San Diego Comic Con, they also show Padme that they already released. They also showed.
better sculpt.
They also showed these two Jawas, all dirty and here all. I don't know if Hot Toys are going to make them, but probably. And was exactly when they showed the Starfighter. No, I'm just telling what they show at that time. So
I know.
nothing is out of. We don't know. But anyway, we can focus now exactly all year on the Kid Fisto, and then because it's an announcement, and then we go to the releases. This came is already on Sideshow, 275. Is 1,690 Hong Kong dollars here. I think it looks really good, in my opinion. I always like this kind of alien Jedi's, and Hot Toys besides Cad Bane, never did any of those. Sideshow did Kit Fisto before, but that's so horrible. I think I need. I think they even give him pink clothes.
Yeah, but then isn't that like from like 8 to 10 years ago? So like, and I bet it didn't.
Oh, but he's but
it
but he's
age
available.
well.
He's available on Toys Wonderland to buy. Oh,
Well,
let's,
you could. You could.
let's
but,
share
like,
here.
You know, as we
And
say, you know.
That's a great
620
decision.
620 people are watching now this Kid Fisto here from Sideshow.
Well, 620 people are watching and laughing. It's like, what the hell you want?
No,
charging this
but
for?
if you refresh, let me refresh. Normally when you refresh, the number of people change. But here is always 620. They are is $160 is this one. Photography by what? Toys Wonderland Studio. Jesus, now they have a studio. Okay. Let's stop with.
Let's move away from this train wreck. Yes, thank you.
Let's move away. What do you think about these bays? Do you like these bays? These.
Well, that base is very Jedi Council room-ish kind of vibe, isn't it? And like to have him labeled as Revenge of the Sith, I don't know. It doesn't like bring a lot of Revenge of the Sith vibe for me. But I'm not. It's not a complaint. But it's just like that's interesting. But what about you though? Like, do you like it?
The bays?
Yeah.
I don't care about the bays.
I mean,
I just don't.
I really didn't give a damn, but then like since you asked, I did answer, so you could at least show me the courtesy to answer, you motherfucker. But yes, please, yes.
I just don't know why they put Mace here near him. Does he know it's a different movie? Maybe he doesn't know. Oh, wait a minute.
They're trying to recreate that scene when they, kind of they go after Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
I want to see here the details. These teeth details are very interesting. The teeth details.
Is it? Maybe we can stick a toothpick over there and make him look like Cat Bane.
And those eyes are so creepy.
No, he's an alien.
But it looks really cool.
I like the back details, by the way.
The what?
The back details with his, what do you call them? That tentacle kind of thing going on. I like those kind of like details. Like it shows that he's absolutely alien. Uh oh.
I hate when they do this.
You should,
Let me see the back.
Safer side.
Where you see the here, right? This, this looks cool. This looks cool.
It's like this is like when it really tells me I have an alien figure, and that's pretty good. I like it.
Jesus, 14 Wellington, how are you? People watching the sideshow Kit Fisto on Toys Wonderland are retirees hired by a company to watch their computer screens. Indo is not going to be made in a long time. The movie canon in the house. Hi, Ellen. Helen, do you have any thoughts about this Kit Fisto? You never watched the movie, so you even don't know who the hell is this, right? For you, this is just the alien with a lightsaber. Hell, listen.
Look, do I know what this is? Of course I don't. I just go, oh, it's another Star Wars release. That's just the theme of 2024. So I had gotten so excited thinking that I was going to have 2 weeks Star Wars free, but Howard couldn't give me that. So here we are talking about whatever this is. I do not know.
Don't.
Days.
You will have your time to shine later when we talk about Shuri. You will have your time. I will give you as much time as you need.
She's down there having the time of her life. See her type. Woo,
I'm not talking about the cat. I'm talking about the.
She knows.
She's excited for new Shuri. She's hyped.
Justin McFly in the house. How are you, Justin? At work, dropping another awesome weekend. I hope you have a good weekend too. The people watching figures on Toys Wonderland are the FBI. Moosey next man. If we get a Jedi Council chair with a Revenge of the Sith Yoda, and a few more Jedi Council members will be able to make a sweet display. We do, but
I mean, a third party did already, put out their pre-orders with that kind of version, didn't they?
the Yoda.
Yeah, the Yoda with the Jedi Council chair kind of thing.
The thing is, and I found interesting is that they don't even tease anything in this announcement.
Exactly.
The only figure they show is Mace, nothing more, and Kit Fisto, of course.
If my
But for the
memory
price,
is right,
I think it's fair. I think this figure is priced well. 275,
not bad.
I think is. And Sideshow is really fast putting those pre-orders. It's already up there, and but that doesn't come with much. Okay, so the base is optional. You can change the. That comes with that kind of cartoon. LED lightsaber powered by USB is the same thing.
Which is almost
that they are
meaningless.
doing, and they have nothing more to show because his only hands, a lightsaber,
It's a plain
nothing
figure.
more. So he's a simple
Yeah.
he's a simple figure.
I mean, it is simple, but at least we get to have him. They gave it to us, so like that says something. But like, not too
Jesus, why I
bad.
can-
Something like you can't complain about the price. I think it's still good. We should be celebrating that we actually got him. I thought this would have been scrapped, but thank you, Hot Toys.
No, they will not. They will always make these, and so now the question, not the question, but the thing is, you can never discard things that Hot Toys showed before because out of nowhere they can just announce. Out of nowhere they can just announce. So it's
I mean,
always,
about that, like the things that they have shown, I'm still waiting for my.
I'm not-
Huh? Is he frozen for you, or is it just me?
No, I think he's frozen. I thought it was a
Really?
dramatic pause at first.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no,
am I
he was
okay
back.
now?
Yeah, you're back.
Yes.
Sort of.
No,
Yeah.
I see why my connection is dropping. I see.
Why?
I'm going to change here. I don't know. I just changed here the server. You can go on.
No, because I'm still waiting for my. Is that the commander or captain clone trooper with the yellow whatever color? And they did show it on either Comic-Con or something, or their Hong Kong store or whatever. I thought they would be, coming at some point, but I'm still waiting. So yeah, nothing is really off the plate. So if that is the case, please do give me. Please do. I mean, if you guys make it exclusive, I don't care. I'll try. But yeah.
Okay. Shiny saying now they are going back because there's no new movie hype. They better make a damn Harley or I'm gonna slap a bitch. Jesus. Blue Tattoo. Hi everyone. Hello Blue Tattoo. Marketex saying this should be 250. I think 275 is already the lower that Hot Toys are going to do for this kind of figures. I don't think they are going back to the 250, 240s. I mean, I wish politely for Harley. Okay. John got emotional there for a second. No, did I? I don't know. Maybe when I frozen. I don't know.
Maybe.
Excited for these. Aliens are always welcome, and I really would like to see a Plo Koon. Really, I don't think Hot Toys never showed it, right? Never.
No.
Never. Okay. Sideshow did it.
They did almost all the Jedis, I think.
Yeah, they did. I think all of them. They need to fix the Phase 1 helmets. Marketech is saying, if they are going back, make my Kukul can. Oh, this is already asking too much. I don't know how far they will go. What is that Jedi that has that huge head?
Oh, the white
Council?
dude.
That one would be cool too, but would not fit in a D12
I know exactly who
with that
is.
head. Jesus. Ki Adimundi. Thank you, Odor317. Odor. El Professor in house, morning, evening,
Yo.
everyone. Hey, Mario must be excited for this Kit Fisto.
Absolutely.
And not excited, but I'm sure you will get two, because one, you will show it with a normal Jedi outfit, and then the second one with the stuff for Clone Wars. Even though it's incorrect, because in Clone Wars he was not like this. But Mario is very apologetic when goes to errors and stuff. How can they do this and they still haven't done Akbar? They never show Akbar, I think.
They never did, but they should have, and they should. But like,
Yeah, Akbar would be great. Would be crazy.
but like, Hot Toys really don't do these original trilogies like well, like properly. They should really go deep into those lines, but like they never do. I don't know why. Maybe because they thought, like, they consider them already something they dabbled on long time ago, and they don't want to do it again. I don't know, but it seems it's not in their interest, which I think it's a false call.
Mistake?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a mistake. But I gotta ask you something.
Okay.
I know you were never a diehard prequel fan, but like, if they do go deep with the Revengers of the Sith line, how deep would you go?
Everything, for me, it will be, for sure, because I know my limitations. It would be everything except clones. Clones
Except
are,
clones.
are, are
Way too many,
completely
right?
out of the
agree.
equation for me.
I agree.
But the problem now, what is the biggest problem now, is that the Anakin, they locked it with the artisan. Is locked there.
That's coming
with
in.
the artisan.
Yeah.
What do you have more from Revenge of the Sith? You have Kenobi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kenobi, Anakin.
Grievous.
Sorry? No, I'm talking about stuff that Hot Toys already did.
Oh, already did?
From Revenge of the Sith. Is Kenobi. Take out the. I don't want to know about the clones. Is Kenobi. Is Dark Side and Light Side Anakin.
Right.
Kit Fisto. And is
now we do have him.
And Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Palpatine is Revenge of the Sith. Yes,
And we're not counting Mace.
No, I cannot count Mace, because Mace is Attack of the Clones. I cannot count Mace.
True.
I don't count. For me, what says in the box? Okay, this is branded Revenge of the Sith. Is Revenge of the Sith. If like that, you will see people displaying the Hawkeye from Age of Ultron with the Spider-Man from Infinity War and with Mark 85 from Endgame, and it would look horrible because it's different lines, different movies, and doesn't fit a timeline. You would have a Hawkeye so young, looking like a kid, and with the Iron Man already. No, cannot. For me, cannot. I'm not against people who do that, but for me, it doesn't make any sense. But no, I'm.
So does my Avengers display upset you then? Because I have Infinity War Thor instead of Endgame Thor, because I don't like Bro Thor.
Yeah.
And I thought that Infinity War Thor was the ultimate version of Thor. So
As I said, each person collects the way they want. I would never do that, and will not, because just triggers me to see that stuff. I don't know.
Fair
I don't
point.
like.
Fair point. Fair point.
Um,
But you know, like, cause my original question was like, how deep would you go? Because I'm expecting Grievous. I'm expecting another Kenobi. I'm expecting.
But that's exactly the point. If they do another Kenobi, if they in fact do another Kenobi, I would go with Kenobi with I don't need the light side Anakin. I would like to have the dark side one.
True.
I would say Grievous, and
Grievous,
whatever
they should
would
do.
and whatever they would do from the Jedi Council.
Mm-hmm.
It's not many. They would not be very deep into these. Even if they do Mace, if they do 3 or 4 from the Jedi Council, if they do Yoda, if they do what they can do more. There's not much more. Then it's only clones.
Yeah, excluding clones. I feel like clones is gonna be massive, but
but clones for me,
kind of like close our eyes on them.
I just don't feel the need for clones. For
Uh,
example, I love to see collections of clones. I think they look amazing.
Yeah.
But it's something that for me just no.
Yeah, let's put them aside for a second, and I'm expecting maybe Chewbacca, maybe the other guy who stands next to Chewbacca. I don't know what his name is, but he's a black dude.
Okay.
What else? Padme from, Revenge of the Sith.
There you go. There's not
C-3PO.
much more. Oh, C-3PO. Okay. Oh.
Now that C-3PO is the cleanest version you'll ever see out of the whole saga. So that'll be something. I don't know if R2-D2 will be necessary, but I feel like Hot is gonna dip, their toes on that one. Other than that, other than that will be just bombardment of colorful troopers everywhere, like green, red, blue,
Exactly.
yellow,
It would be a
whatever.
lot of troopers. It
And a
would
lot
be
of vehicles.
troopers.
like a speeder bike and another ATRT, like another bark speeder or whatever. Yeah, it'll be something.
And if
And-
they do,
And a lot of droids too.
oh,
Yeah. I think this
Bail
time
Organa,
they
but
may really
Bail-
do droidicas. They may.
Bail Organa appears in the Revenge of the Sith. What 2 seconds? If appears, he's in the end, right?
No,
When Kenobi-
he actually rescues Yoda. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He rescues Yoda. Okay.
You guys need to
Oh,
remember
Bail
he's
Organa, I
not a
don't know.
true prequel fan. So you guys gotta understand. All right. Just
Okay, I missed the time that Bail Organa appears there. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hot Toys gets nervous every time Disney introduces another Wookiee character. Chancellor Palps in red robes.
Yeah, that's my point, because I wasn't really that excited with the recent announcement because I was expecting this version. Like, I like that
The
outfit
Chancellor.
better. Yeah. It's kind of like, it just looks cooler for me. And he has a lot of hair at that scene. So I'm just crossing my fingers for, maybe Arzen. Maybe. But I don't know. It doesn't have to be.
James saying, Helen, I have Fat Thor as my Avengers Thor, but I agree with you. Infinity War Thor is the one to have. We'll be grabbing it next month to make sure I have a proper Thor. No eye patch, of course. I like them. I always like them. What is the name? The standalone movie, the Thor one, that he came with that like a gladiator suit. What is the name? The movie?
Oh, Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gladiator
I
Thor
like-
is from
I like
Ragnarok.
I like that one. I like
too.
that
I
one.
had that at one stage. It's a really nice figure, but then I kind of realized what was I going to pose it with. So yeah, I loved that one too. I liked the helmet, had really cool accessories, but I didn't want to get
But
that whole line.
Didn't
And I
Hot
just
Toys didn't Hot Toys they didn't the Hulk from Ragnarok or not?
yeah, they did the the Gladiator.
So
Hulk,
you have Hulk, you
There you
have
go.
Thor, you have
I didn't want to buy all that. I didn't
you
want
have
to buy all
what's her name? Their name, the
They made
sister.
Hela, they made Loki,
Hela, Loki.
they made Road Worn Thor as well. They made
a full
quite
line.
a few figures from that.
Totally, that's a
Yeah,
full
but I
line
didn't-
5 figures.
Yeah, but I didn't want that full line. I didn't want it.
Okay.
I bought Gladiator Thor because it's like, oh, this is really cool. And then I was
Pregnant
like,
Padme.
what are you gonna do
what
with
this
it?
guy is asking?
I
Pregnant
I
Padme.
call that lost the will to live, Padme.
oh, that's a bit dramatic, really.
No, because like it's a quote from the movie. It's like, you know.
And then the belly would be magnetic. You could open and there was two babies inside. Luke and Leia inside.
Seamless body.
Hot Toys really wants your money. Oh, completely. Marketex saying I would get Commander Green for sure. I don't know.
A lot of people will.
I love to see Christian and Mario lines of clones. I think they look amazing, but they are so many.
There's gonna be too many.
They never pops before he got the ball sack face, which is weird because that was when he was doing most of his plotting. Exactly. It's true. Greedo, asking from Grigo, Deepa Bilab. Bail Organa is more important than Kit Fisto.
I feel like if they do Bail, he's gonna do like worse than Lando is doing. Lando's still there, isn't he? On Sideshow? Isn't he like one of the biggest bargain bin figures of all Star Wars figures? But excluding, sequel figures?
Lando. I don't know if he's still on Sideshow, but here I even don't know if you still can find, because he was almost giving it for free, because I think he already disappeared. I don't know why. He's such a beautiful figure. I don't know why that figure drop in price so fast. I don't understand. I really don't understand. But the same happened with Bespin Luke. Same happened with Bespin Luke. Beautiful figure.
Bespin Luke, I was kind of expecting. Yeah.
Cool figure and went down in price very fast. It's very strange. It's really
I feel like those kind of figures have like more meaning to us, like collectors and Star Wars fans, and like the figure itself isn't too. It's not that cool looking, if you know what I mean. It's not like so like dramatically, cool. So it's just like a dull figure. So like I think that's why. It has a meaning to us, but like looking at it objectively from a normie, like non-fan normie, it's a dull figure. I think that's why.
Christian, James is asking, what are your Avengers figures? You are going to tell them one by one now?
You're asking me?
No, he's asking Helen.
Yeah.
Oh. You are muted,
Oh, well, because I was on my phone. No, I answered in the comments because you guys were talking about your star people, so I've been talking to people in comments because
Okay.
I don't know what these things are.
We are streaming and you are keeping busy in the chat. Okay. Christian wants a pregnant Padme figure. Pleasing moms is definitely his new thing.
Bob, I love you.
Lando is still on Sideshow. Lando, does anyone... Let me see. Let's do here Lando
it
Hot
should
Toys.
be there. I'm probably sure.
Lando Hot Toys. No, I just want to see because he's incredible. I don't know why. Sideshow, they never use the item number from Hot Toys, like the MMS and everything. Sideshow never shows that. I want to check what is the price here of that Lando. If I'm kind of curious now. I'm going to check. Let me see here that Lando. Do you want to guess how much should be?
I don't even know what the retail price was, but
okay, so Lando is the lower one I can find, and without searching too much is 820.
How much is that?
7.2. It's $110. Is the cheaper I can find here.
That's higher than I thought.
Oh wait, there's 1,700 here. So it would be $97.
There you go.
And this guy has plenty of stock. $97.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And if you want to buy like second hand, there are some here selling for 85, 90. So
I'm sure. But anyways,
and Chewbacca and the new player set for a long time too. Oh, a new player. That one was cheap. There was other one that was the Bespin Leia was also so cheap, so cheap.
Yeah,
so cheap.
Bespin Leia. I mean, she's still kind of cheap, isn't she?
Yeah, no one wants that figure. Even
Yeah.
is a beautiful figure. Adrian Turley, how are you? I think Kit Fisto would be better if they could do something with his hands. Maybe articulate hands. It's a fun release, but there is so much, and it's time to be even more selective. It's true.
To be honest, if you ask for, like, you should be thinking about like what you're asking. We've seen what that pricing means as an articulate like hands and you know, silicone heads and necks. That translate to what? 1.5k was it? 1.2k from JND. So yeah. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
You don't want?
Yeah, articulate hands with those kind of like, you know, super next level. No, I don't want that for Kit Fisto. No.
No, it's fine as it is.
Yeah.
I just find interesting is that my god, it's like his ends are huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Okay, let's see when release.
Why? You
seems
think
that
he has
it's
like
closed.
fat hands and like thin arms?
Yeah, a bit. I don't know.
Kinda. But
Let
we
me
can
see.
we can always, you know, we can always just tell ourselves he's just an alien. He has
Exactly.
sausage fingers. Yeah.
Mark attack saying he bought the should be Lando at retail.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. He's
Nothing
happy
wrong
with
with it.
everyone. Star Crash 1138, how are you? Christian, are you picking up the 1/3 scale figure by Max Milk Studio?
Huh?
You are not. You are not. You don't want to know what's that.
What is that?
I
don't
think
wanna
I know.
Like Max Milk
Unless
Studio?
there is something from a game, because if it is what I'm thinking, you will not want to pick that.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google what that is.
Let me see. BBO Toys can do it for 400. Exactly, BBO Toys. Point taken, Christian, but his hands don't look like they are gripping the hilt. Okay, let's see that. Let me see if there is a better photo. It kind of looks, I don't know. It's a closed end. Like so many that
I mean,
Hot
like,
Toys
I
does.
agree. His hands are a little too big, but I don't
These
know.
ends are huge. They are not big. These ends are
Yeah.
huge. Okay, I'm seeing what he's saying. You see here in
Yeah,
this.
he's not like
here you can see.
gripping.
No,
just
he's
kinda
not
like,
gripping.
You know, yeah, I get it. I
Here
get it,
is just no. Yeah,
Mm.
I on that I agree. It does look a bit funny.
Ah, yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Some poses are more forgiven, but that one when you see, yeah, he's not. He's like he's not really handling the
I get
hilt.
it. I get it. But isn't that the case with like
But
most of our Jedi figures with their hands?
these
Like
joints here,
they don't have, like,
I
really gripping like hands. Because it's really difficult to fit that in. So I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know.
How
I'm
many
not
ends
defending.
does it come with? A gripping end, 2 open ends, 1. Okay. Comes with 2 pairs of ends and then. Interesting.
So you know, before we lose Helen, you know, she might. I feel like
No,
she's
we are-
gonna
we are
lose her in
no,
any
we
minute.
are not
Can we
going
just
to
move
lose.
on?
Pull it up. How are you, Marco? Hey, y'all. How are you, Marco?
Yo,
Punisher XS. Kit Fisto looks amazing.
yes he does.
That's how the costume was. Now we are not going to lose Ellen because now we are going to have her moment.
Mm-hmm.
No left holding hand is shit. Yeah, I was actually checking that. That's why I was checking the ends. The left end doesn't have any holding and
Maybe he's
2
not a
right
lefty.
ends. Now you got me thinking he's not.
Yeah, they
left.
should. They should include that. To be
No,
honest.
because if sometimes he can hold with the two hands,
Mm-hmm.
but like this cannot, because the left hand
Exactly.
will always be an open hand.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Anyway, I think it's enough from our friend Kit Fisto. I think most of us that collect Star Wars were not only surprised, but most, I think we were happy with it. But now it's time to give Ellen the stage. She also deserves, because I know she's very happy with this release by Hot Toys that was released. Ellen, now I'm going to shut up for at least 15 minutes and
The
I give you the
stage
stage.
is
I will just
15
scroll through the
minutes.
photos.
Yeah. The Russian and the yellow will be out.
See that. So, first and foremost, I think this looks freaking awesome. I
It
have
does.
the original Shuri, and I really was like, do I want another one? And I'm looking at this going, yes, I need this. I love the suit. It looks amazing. Hot Toys just really does a good job with the likeness to Letitia Wright. Like, that first one looks spot on. This one looks really cool. And that picture you showed of the three of them, like, I really like that Killmonger finger, and I'm like, no, don't go down the rabbit hole. But I'm looking at the three of these and going, I think I have to give in and get some Black Panther into my collection, because this just looks amazing. Like, the likeness looks great. The suit, those pops of color just look so great. And I love how her suit does have that sort of, and her look just has that Killmonger influence to it. I think it looks freaking awesome. I'm super happy with this, like, and I feel like this is probably a figure that I haven't really seen any negative comments of, which I think is pretty rare in the community. I think a lot of the times people aren't happy with something, but I think this looks really great. And I think you look at the scaling, I think that doesn't look too bad to me. I know with the first one people thought maybe that was a bit undersized, but it's really cool. I think the thing that gets me with this figure, the one downside is that, like, they've made nothing else from this movie, which I think is such a bummer, because there was fantastic characters. Like, I know a lot of people had an interest in Namor. I have wanted an Okoye for the longest time. I don't understand why Hot Toys just gives us one character from this movie, because it is an ensemble cast, and I think that's the thing that is a little bit disappointing for me, that you don't have an option of things from the same movie when she is the Black Panther. But I just think a display with her and Killmonger would just be amazing. I'm assuming everybody's seen the movie. If you haven't, well, it's too late. But I just love the fact that, you know, that was the dude she saw. It was totally unexpected, and just the arc she takes in this movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm just looking at all these blogger photos and just going, like, I think the photos are fantastic. Again, blogger photos can be a bit hit or miss, but I really, have there been, someone's saying there's been negative comments. Well, clearly I wasn't paying attention to them, because I think it looks great. Like, what's not to like about this figure? Like, I think that likeness looks spot on. The suit looks great. Like, I don't know what people don't like, but I guess that's collecting. Yeah, I don't know where I was, but everything I saw was people saying they thought it looked good. That's probably because my Instagram is very curated as to who I follow as well. And I tend to ignore Facebook groups, because I just feel like a lot of people there are not that happy. But I just think it looks amazing. Like, seriously, like, I know there's a lot of people focusing on, I want rooted hair, I want this, I want that. But, like, sculpted hair can still be great. This looks fantastic. I think Hot Toys quality has been so good lately. I think this looks amazing.
This head sculpt looks perfect.
Right? Like,
I think looks perfect.
Like, why are people
100%.
hating on this?
It's
like, what's the criticism? Like, what are people complaining about with this figure?
The only complaint
Like,
I agree
seriously.
with Mark Attack is I wish Mace looked this good, because
I agree.
the detail on this face, the likeness is so perfect. That is, I already liked the first one. I think the first one was already very solid. They already nailed the likeness on the first one, and now on this one, I don't collect. I'm not collecting Marvel, but this is lovely, beautiful. Is like a piece of art. It's really beautiful.
She's fantastic, and that's the thing. Like, I'm sitting here going, I think I need to pick up Killmonger and a Black Panther, because I think you could just make an amazing display with the three of these characters. Like, this is one that we had the photo last week, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get Shuri, because, you know, I've got the original in my A-Force, and I wasn't sure that this could be as good as that, because I thought, oh, that's a lot more interesting outfit. I like that hairdo. I love the blaster fist that she's got, but this looks great. Like, I just have to have this in my collection in some way. So this is definitely one I'll be picking up. It'll probably take a while before it gets to us in Australia, but it looks great. And I'm seriously like, what have the criticisms been? Because I think it just looks like a great figure. Like, I don't see how you'd be unhappy with this.
L. Walker saying there's been plenty of negative comments about this figure. I also didn't pay attention much to this, but most people here saying the Shuri looks fantastic, perfect. And Shiny was saying, before we carry on with Marvel, can you talk more about random Star Wars characters who had no lines, did nothing, then died? Kit Fisto didn't have any line, right? He didn't speak.
Yeah.
I think he never spoke. Or maybe he said something like...
So you're telling me that Star Wars characters that don't speak get figures, but I can't get an Okoye? Is that what I'm hearing?
This one that just now was announced, if I'm not mistaken, I think he never spoke. Or
he
if
has
he spoke,
no lines
maybe...
at all. Like, no lines.
He only have a presence.
And
looks
he
cool.
barely does anything in the movie. Barely.
Okoye looks cool, and she does lots of stuff, and she speaks. Where is she?
But you don't need to go very far, because Boba Fett also didn't speak shit.
True.
Boba Fett never said anything in the original
well, not
movies.
true. I mean, he meets Vader and he kind of talks a little bit.
What does he say? He say maybe one line or two.
Yeah, he just nods his head and whatever.
Exactly, he nods the head is the thing that he does more.
This is just ridiculous to me.
Well, that's Star Wars.
Yeah, that's Star Wars.
Which is also ridiculous to me. Anyway.
He made a grunt when Sidious stabbed him in in half second.
Man, that scene when Okoye gets removed from the Dormelage, like, I had all the feeling, and the way she's like trying to fight for her position.
Oh, so that's what that is.
How can you not? And then someone who gets grunts is like, oh, let's make 25 figures. They're so pivotal.
Adrian,
okay,
we are
thanks.
talking only about in
Thanks,
the prequels, not we are not counting animated series. Talking only about the Revenge of the Sith.
Helen, can you say that again? What did you call it? The Dormelage?
Yeah, Dormelage. They're
I've
like
been
the
hearing...
female warriors from Black Panther.
Yeah, I've been hearing that name or word for like forever, and I never knew what that was. And I thought people were calling some actress or some actor. Now I know that's a group name. From
No, Namor was the villain in Black Panther 2.
Right.
So he was the guy that had like the wings on his feet and was like shirtless for a lot of the movie. And he was like an underwater dude. So he was the main villain in Black Panther 2. That's Namor. But the Dormelage is the group of like female warriors that have that sort of red outfit and all the spears and the shaved heads.
That's what I mean, because I didn't know that was a name for that group. I thought it was a specific actor or something like that.
Oh no,
okay,
no, it's a group of them.
Let me just say here, because
that's what I told you. He has lines.
On the Empire, Boba Fett has 4 lines. He says to Vader, "As you wish," and then says, "What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me." About Han Solo.
Yeah.
And then he says, "He's no good to me dead." And then he says, "Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold." He has these lines. But he has 20 lines in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Pronto.
And let's not talk about what was that? The Boba Fett show.
Oh, Boba Fett show? Well, I'm not talking about Boba Fett. Boba Fett show, he talks a lot and he doesn't even need a helmet.
He never shuts up.
He talks a lot on Boba Fett show. Talks a lot.
Put the damn helmet back on and just shut up. God damn it. God, it's good to be, talking to adults. God damn it.
Christian is wild for that one. I think the actor that plays Namor has abuse accusation, so I don't think we ever getting him.
Oh.
Like a Panther.
Like a banter.
L. Walker, female characters and women of colors don't get much love from Hot Toys. I don't think so. Let me see. Shuri 2 times, Riva, then
Hera.
Hera, female character.
How many
There are
Captain
a lot.
Marvels?
Only from the Mandalorian and Bobas, you have a lot. You have Bo-Katan, you got Koska Reeves, you got Fennec Shan.
Yeah, but not Star Wars, mate, because they'll make anything from that property. Let's talk about other stuff, like not.
Back to my question.
She
Helen.
walked
How many
behind Darth
Captain
Vader,
Marvels?
and we got 35 figures. Well, where are the Marvels? Where's Kamala? Where's Monica? Where's the artisan Captain Marvel that was promised?
As far as I know, there's like at
Where are
least
they?
3 Captain Marvels, and
There's
Exactly.
2.
now we have a
Two.
Mantis. Now
No, it's
No,
not 2,
two
it's
Captain
3.
Marvels.
It's 3.
It's
It's 3.
3 Captain Marvels.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
You've got the Solo movie and Endgame. That's it.
Really?
But the Endgame movie, you have 2 versions, regular and deluxe. So it's 3.
Oh, that doesn't regular and deluxe. That doesn't count.
Of course, count different.
Even I
still
knew. Come
different-
on, Helen. Even I
different
knew.
figure.
Well, if you're
You
gonna say
didn't know.
that counts,
You didn't
then
know
it's
shit.
4.
You said that you said that without knowing.
That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Regular and
Robert
no.
Downey Jr.
There's
Robert Downey
2.
Jr. has a checkered past also. If we are going now into the past and the
Robert
personal
Downey
lives of
Jr.'s.
each actor, then we are.
Why am I hearing he's gonna be coming back to save the Marvels? Like, I don't
Let's
know.
not forget that our beloved Obi-Wan Kenobi was playing a drug addict in Transporting some years before. So, but that was just a role and one of the best movies ever that he did, Transporting. It's definitely has gotten better over the years. I also think so. Tremble Dust. Per my research, African American characters are the most represented minority in their line, more so than Asian figures.
Wait,
In
what
which
does that
line?
mean?
The Star Wars? Only 2 Captain Marvels, Star Wars Universal, and we don't care about Marvel. We only care about Star Wars. Yeah, username checks out.
Uh-huh.
Speak for yourself, mate.
No, the Solo movie had 2 SKUs. That's cheating. Okay, so 2 SKUs. So it's 2
Yeah,
figures
that doesn't
there.
count. Doesn't count.
Characters based on Caucasian males is their highest product count. It is. That's true. That's true. Mars, how are you? Saying got my deposit for a Shumi art figure refunded today. According to my retailer, the company went bankrupt. Any idea if it is true? Maybe Bob Dylan knows Shumi art figure. They are a custom,
That
right?
happened a long time ago, and for you to be receiving refunds at this point, that took a while. Yeah.
Not much Latino representation either. Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, is Latino.
There you go. Well, actually, no. I found. Wait, didn't we talk about this? Like, he's not actually Latino. He's actually what, Chilean, or something like that. Yeah, let's go to Dr. Google.
No,
Latinos.
now I'm curious with this because I'm always here. What countries can you consider from what you can call Latino? Is Latin America? Okay, Chile is here. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Uruguay, Peru, Panama, Ecuador, Paraguay, Venezuela, Chile, El Salvador, Mexico, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Nicaragua. There are A lot of countries. So who's to say that Pedro Pascal is not Latino?
I don't know. I just feel like we had this conversation with a bunch of Latinos, and they said they don't count.
Tell me the name. Who's Latinos? Tell me. Who?
Oh God,
You
this
know
wasn't
who-
on LWO, was it?
Tell me the
You-
names.
You know who. You know who. Don't make me call out names.
B-Rock,
Don't. I can't.
Marco.
I can't remember
cannot.
specifically who and who, but it was a bunch of them.
Bob Dylan doesn't know. He said Shumi still has their items on BBTS. Most of the characters our toys make are Yoda people because of Grogu. We need more non-Grogu representation. Chile is Latin America. Exactly. He's Latino. One figure? No, not one. Let me think. One figure. I cannot think of any. Pedro Pascal is Latino. Pedro counts. You see, it's you,
okay.
Christian, that are wrong.
Maybe.
Marketex saying, technically speaking, Portuguese, Spanish, French, and Romanians are Latin. Exactly. I'm Latin. I'm Portuguese. I'm Latin. Great stream. All have a good night. Have a good night, James. Pirates of the Caribbean, Latina, Penelope Cruz. Exactly, they did Penelope Cruz. And you have the Zorro, Antonio Banderas.
Ah, get one.
That
Get
was
one,
done
get one.
also. So other one. Ooh, if we go in this rabbit hole, I will find you maybe 100 figures that they already did. As for what's this?
Okoye?
Okoye, the moment passed for her, plus woman figure sell less than men, plus she's black. The cars are against her, she's not getting made. Let's see, let's hope.
I don't understand
Why?
why third party hasn't tackled her.
I don't know.
Arian Greenblatt,
not
the youngest Soka is Latino. Toma, one more, shut up. Mario. Yeah, let's continue this on LWO. Tomorrow we can have this topic to check what, and I'm going to do a research before LWO to see how many
I'm sure you
figures I
will.
can find. I'm really Penelope Cruz and Antonio are Latin, but not Latin American since they are Spanish. But now we cannot go Latin Americans, and Latin is Latin.
Yeah, I feel like I had this conversation. Yeah.
The
They
youngest
only
Soka
count
is.
those ones.
Anyways, Ellen, you have anything more to say about this Shuri, or we can
No, we can move on.
we
Looks
can move on?
amazing.
Beautiful figure.
It is beautiful
Beautiful sculpt.
figure. I just want to talk here very quick about this announcement, because I think is interesting that they did this. Is where is the post? Jesus. Oh, okay. It's the Megan from Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo did kind of announce this.
Not kinda, they really announced.
Is that a
And,
timed release, or is it just like,
I think it's a
regular.
general release, regular release. I mean, I like the movie. I think the movie was
it was
cool.
okay. Yeah.
Cool. I would not say okay. Cool. I know. I was just checking if they mentioned here, because it was Viola Witroka that did the painting, that I think looks very good. But I don't know. I like the movie and everything. I don't know if this is a figure that I would like to collect. I don't think it fits anywhere at this moment in my collection, but looks creepy. If, for example, if you are collecting those lines like Shucky and those stuff, I think it will look cool. But it's nice seeing Mondo is going into these different figures. Did you watch this movie, Ellen? Megan?
No, I have no idea what this is.
It's a
I'm
movie.
not a huge horror person, and reminds me of, what are those I don't know if they're called dolls, but those, I'm gonna say dolls, they come in like, don't they come in like coffins and stuff? It's like a whole thing. They're like horror, creepy.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
but this
And
no.
I'm like,
This is basically like a robot.
see the
It's
appeal
a
of
robot that
them.
go to a family home and is working as their like a what? Like a servant in the home. It's some experiment, something like that.
I think
Tonight is
yeah.
P-Rock 14 Arlington. Tonight is P-Rock. That's very creepy looking. Exactly. It's creepy. Really creepy, this figure. Oh, yeah, we can talk about that. That I'm kind of interesting because I talked with
Oh, I saw that one.
I talked with Young Toys about that figure, and I will review that one. Let me see. How can I find that? Because that may be only in some Facebook group. Let me see here.
By the way, I heard a lot of like noise about the Sideshow's pricing on that premium format figure. Not figure, statue.
Which
on
one?
The Rex. I think they put it up as like 1K, I think.
I have no
was
idea.
It's a quarter scale statue. You guys really want to charge like a K?
No, this is not opening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Twice. Even in their page, they didn't share these. Jesus. This is made by Yen Toys or S Hero? Do you guys know?
I don't know. I just remember like looking at the photos, but I can't
It's
remember
Yen
like
Toys.
what
It's Yen
company.
Toys. Okay, I found it. It's this one from the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't know what it was from.
Yeah, it's from the ring. This is really creepy. This, Jesus. This doesn't look creepy. This just looks stupid. Doesn't look real. Just look goofy, stupid. This, yeah, looks cool. But the thing with the TV, it will not work. And here with the here maybe, I don't know.
I mean, looking at the close-up photos, it looks kind of, goofy, but then to have this in your shelf, that's gonna be
Exactly.
creepy.
But I will use this for my Mario, not for her. I want to use this for my Mario. I want to have Mario there, not her.
Yeah, get the
A
figure for the
TV
accessories.
with a VCR, with a phone. If the TV really lights up, that would be cool. Jesus, to remember
Yeah.
this scene.
Uh,
But I don't know why. Why they have this face
That's a
here? The
very
one that.
cute looking
I'm not-
face sculpt. I don't know. Like,
But for what? I'm not understanding. And with the tongue out, I'm not understanding if this is. I don't
maybe
know.
for the fun. I don't. Maybe it's a joke. I have no idea.
Well, Beyonce wants the TV and VCR. Do that tongue out sculpt be gone? Seamless wrists and ankles on a female. Too bad it's for this. It has a full light up feature to it. Okay, cool. And Mario already trying to change the topic. Oh, Christian for real, 1K for X is crazy. But PF, I don't know what is PF. Premium format.
Premium
okay,
format.
Is no. Jedi Chris, how are you? Saying Yoda
Yo.
is Latino. Yoda is Latino. It was from Scary Movie.
Yeah,
I think.
Yoda
Oh,
is.
okay. Maybe is when they joke. Maybe if they Scary Movie joked with the ring, and maybe they show these.
Then that makes a lot of sense.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just means that Yen Toys, they do their work. They do their homework.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much more here to talk. I think we can pass now to the John Wick from Ellen. You can show us what you got there in the box.
So, I'm gonna try not to spill my glass of water. So once again, box. Was super impressed with the artwork with this. So it's a bit like a DX, old school DX box where it's got the sort of, it folds open. And I really liked it because you then have this sort of art cover because it's called Diamond 8 and you do get like a Diamond 8 card with John Wick. Oh, thank you.
Right.
So I thought that was really cool, and it has a whole like a whole sort of story here that you can read about the figure, which I thought was super cool. And you also get like a comic.
It's a real comic?
Yeah, it's a comic book.
It's a comic that they
I thought
made.
that was super cool. I'm assuming so, because it's all like damn toys. It's called Diamond 8 Joy.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
so I was like, for a third-party figure, I was like, the unboxing felt like a real experience. I was like, this has got some cool stuff with it. So, I have to be honest, the main reason I picked this up is because... Hang on, I just got to get it out of the box. It's packed very well. Because it has the, like...
Whoa!
chest with all of the, like,
Whoa.
John Wick,
What is the material?
accessories. So I wanted this to go with my figures.
This is insane.
So
Whoa.
it's got the just padding there to protect it.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, let me just fix. But if I can tilt this in the right way,
Yo.
Yeah.
You've
Oh,
got,
this
like,
is cool.
the coins and gold bars and weapons and like magazines and
Does Bob Dylan know about this?
yeah, but Bob's
I
got
bet
like
he
much
does.
nicer custom ones that are
Yeah,
more
of
expensive.
course,
Because
right.
I
I
was
think-
saying to Bob, isn't it meant to have a connection between the top lid and the bottom? And he said, yeah, there's meant to be like a hydraulic sort of arm, which this doesn't have. But I mean, this figure was like $300 Australian, so I think for what I got, it felt like it was pretty good value. So yeah, you got it's the Damn Toys Gangster Kingdom John Wick figure Mario. And as I said, I mainly got it for this, and I was really impressed because I was worried, like, would the accessories maybe look cartoony, but they're not. Like, the weapons all look really nice. Like, the guns have a good amount of detail. There's, like, all the foam in there. You've got, like, stacks of the coins. You've got individual coins. You've got the gold bars. So it just reminded me of that scene in the movie where he's like digging up the sort of concrete in the basement. So I was really impressed with the chest of weapons. So yeah, I wanted to get this mainly for this because I thought it would be a good display piece. And then the figure, I was quite interested when I unboxed it because it is that sort of cartoony look, and I've never really bought a cartoony figure. And 2 head sculpts, which I was impressed with. So this is actually the figure itself. So it comes with this battle damaged head sculpt. But then it's also got, as I drop it, that's convenient. It's also got the clean one.
Nice.
So you can choose how you want to display it. And I think, like, I know it's an animated look, but I think you can still tell, like, who this is. Like, this is it's Keanu Reeves. So I think the likeness is pretty good, even though
Yeah,
it's got
I
an
think it's cool.
animated style.
But that's what they want to achieve, is the animated style.
The only thing that kind of got me was this kind of suit material. I don't know if it's
Like
coming
shiny
up well.
fabric.
Shiny
Yeah, and
fabric,
it's kind of also
plasticky?
I want to say meshy, but I don't know if mesh is the right thing. It's almost got like a sort of scaled,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
a shiny scaled pattern on it, which I wasn't really expecting. But I think, you know, as I say, $300 Australian. I thought it looked pretty
Shark
good.
skin suit, it's the name.
Yeah, I mean, the vest is like that as well, the tie. the shirt is an actual fabric and it's the sort of dark blue, which is kind of what it looks like on screen. So yeah, I was really impressed. So 2 head sculpts, the main John Wick, you know, some spare hands for the accessories and some
Does
wrist
it come with
pegs.
a base?
I don't think it does. Let me just pull up this other layer, which I hadn't done previously.
Oh, there's
No,
more?
no base.
Okay.
No base. But as I said, I thought the sculpt looked pretty good. Is that gonna...
Yeah, the sculpt looks good.
Like, I was really impressed with the quality of that. Like, I was originally thinking I would just keep the chest and not really hang on to the figure. But now I'm kind of going, maybe I'll find a home for animated Wick. Or even I thought I might try popping the animated heads on, like, one of my Topo suits just to see what that looks like.
Right.
But as I said, if you're wanting a John Wick display, I just thought this was brilliant. And I know
No,
there's
this
a
box is
diorama piece of like a wall with like bullet shots, but like check out all that and all those bits come out. The gold looks really nicely painted. As I say, the weapons all have really nice detail. You've got like gun magazines. You've got these little red things, which I think were the things that were on his belt. I'm super impressed because I was worried these would be cartoony, but no, they have really nice detail. So yeah, as I say, I'm pretty sure it was about $300 Australian, which I think would be maybe low 200s in US dollars.
Right.
Really cool. And as I said, I hadn't really seen anyone talking about this figure or reviewing it, so I just thought I would do a little show and tell on the stream. And it's not Star Wars, so yay.
No, that looks really good.
But
That looks really
very
good.
cool. Very cool figure.
Do
As I say, I've
do you
never
know,
bought one of these before.
Did you know that there is accessory for that figure?
The wall diorama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't really know that I'd have a use for it. And I think there's also a version with the dog, but I think it's a cartoon looking dog. So as much as I would like a dog, the ones I've seen have been really expensive. And I'm like, who knew like 6-scale dogs were so pricey?
You need to
So,
search
yeah.
the Mr.
One
Z
day.
ones. I think they are the more
I'm pretty
accurate.
sure they were like 100 something US. And I was like, for a dog.
Yeah. Something like that.
So yeah, it's where I kind of draw the line on some of this stuff. But yeah, super cool figure. Really happy with it.
Thank you, Ellen. That was awesome.
Bob Dylan is saying that they sort of make a cartoon versions from a game that doesn't exist. It's like a Fortnite
Oh.
verse. Fizzy Figures, how are you? Fizzy saying, nice grab, Helen. I'm tempted to. 1/6 kit has it on stock. If you get it from
there you
there,
go.
just use the code BIGBREADA and save $10.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
There he goes.
Let
Yeah.
me see here one thing. I think we need to speak also about other thing here that is
Really?
called what? What
No,
happened?
because I thought we were done. What are we gonna talk about?
Oh, you wanna leave? You want to shut off the stream? It's okay.
Bye.
No, just
Oh, he must have some mums back there.
Mom's waiting for him.
Don't tell me about
No,
that. Yeah,
I just want to just talk a bit about this the Batmobile,
Oh.
the animated one. Is
So
there a
what's going
price for
on?
this already?
I don't think there is, because I think they're still in that development phase, because aren't they trying to ascertain like the skew of who wants this blue paint versus
Okay,
who wants the more flat black?
They are still in studying which way to do, right?
That's what I
And
thought. I
about,
thought they were still about a month away.
And because I was not, I didn't have the time to check the stream. Is let me just let me know if wait. Is these ones the? Let me see this from a day ago. Is this the final renderings for the figure?
So when I saw the interview Yoast did with 6 Scale Mafia, they said that they had a lot of feedback from the community about people wanting one of the sculpts to be a bit more expressive. So I think they were talking about maybe doing like the sort of tongue out, like when she's grooming herself like she's a cat. So I'm not sure if one of these more subtle ones may get swapped out, but they were saying these were, I guess, their current sort of versions of the sculpt. For the, I think they're calling this one the hero version, the clean one.
Mm-hmm. So they are going to do one clean one and one battle damage, or it will be a 2-pack.
So it sounded like there's potentially going to be a few SKUs. So there's the hero, there's the battle damaged. There was also talk of a 2-pack, and that's where people would potentially get a small discount for getting both. But then Yoast was talking about there potentially being a DX version, because a lot of people have said they want the Hell Here background as a bit of a diorama. So they're potentially going to be offering a DX version as well. He's said a lot of watch this space, but he did kind of say that they are looking at the scaling of that diorama piece, because to have it accurate would be too tall for a lot of display cases. So they're trying to come up with a configuration that perhaps might be something that can fit in a DTOF and be a little bit more space friendly.
And with all that, we are still on the $250-$300 price range.
See, this was the thing that I think maybe has changed a bit from that first video. So what Yoast was saying was for this hero version, $300 is what they're looking at. But then I'm starting to think that's not going to be the price for the battle damage, because then there was talk of, well, if we're doing rooted hair, that would need to cost more. And it also didn't sound like they were set on the material they're going to use. So that first video did talk about latex, but then he was like, oh, we're still kind of investigating what we're going to do. So I get the feeling that this one will probably be $300, but I don't think your deluxe version, and certainly not the rooted one either.
Rooted air and everything then is already going into in-art prices.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going. You know, how much are we paying for a Ron Weasley with a diorama? Like, it'll be an interesting price comparison to see what this ends up being. So yeah, I got the impression that the battle damaged, and then of course a DX, if it's coming with a big diorama piece, has to be more expensive. But I get the feeling that battle damaged one is going to be more expensive. Oh, they also talked about potentially, if you scroll up a bit, Joao, to the so they said that go down to the Michelle Pfeiffer images, one more, the next one. They were saying that potentially they might look at doing this look as a separate sculpt later on. So there might be that option to have that swap out sculpt, because there was a lot of talk of people liking the civilian Selena Kyle. So they said they may do a swap out sculpt, or maybe a civilian Selena later on down the line.
Here is the first Catwoman update. What do you think of these expressions? Oh, these are the very calm ones that we already showed before.
Yeah, and that's why Yoast was saying they have a lot of feedback that people want one that's a little bit more dramatic. So I'm assuming maybe one of those is going to go.
And interesting. And did this mention when can we see a prototype?
Well, this was the thing that wasn't really clear, because he was saying that pre-orders will go up between 5 and 8 weeks, but he was saying they wouldn't have a prototype ready for when the pre-orders opened. So I guess for me, because as I've said previously, I haven't really, I'm a Jazz Inc. observer. they haven't really made a lot of figures. So I think opening up pre-orders when you don't have some ready parts, it's an interesting move. I think, you know, he was obviously talking about, you know, you want to back the projects early because you lock in the best price, and if the price goes up later, we won't do that to you. But having that, just trust me, mine will be really good. I'm like, I don't know, because, you know, I'm not throwing anyone under a bus. I'm trying to be factual here. Like, a lot of the... Hey, Shuri. There's been QC issues. Like, with all the vehicles, there's been some QC issues.
I'm not understanding, because, wait a moment. With the vehicle, I understand that is very difficult to have a prototype ready, because all the molds that they need to open to do a 1/6 scale vehicle, it's insane. But the figure, I think a master prototype, I think it would be fine if they would make one, and only after that open the pre-orders, because going into a pre-order with only 3D renderings, I don't know.
And that's the thing that gets me, because the only figure they've made was the Vulture, which was some time ago, and that was being used as we've made figures, and I'm going, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that Vulture that doesn't have a Michael Keaton head sculpt. It's like a masked head sculpt, and the tailoring of those clothes are very different to this Catwoman suit.
It's like a power pose figure.
And I get the wings intricate, there's a lot of engineering there, but if you're talking about the actual clothing, I don't know that was such a difficult set. So I think having that, just trust me, mine will be the best, mine will be good. I think it's one thing with vehicles where you maybe have some runs on the board, but figures, difficult outfit, I don't know. So, I mean, I guess it's going to depend, you know, when the time comes for an NRD, like how much is that going to be? Because I don't know, you know, how comfortable I would be if I had to put down a big chunk of money based on here's what we think it's going to look like, here's a render. Because even with the body, like Yost was talking about, they're going to get their own body developed. They want it to be very specific to Michelle Pfeiffer's proportions. But they still weren't sure, is that going to be seamless? Is it not going to be seamless? And I hadn't really thought about that. But then, like in the comments, Bob made a really great point to say, well, if it's not seamless, you're going to get some wrinkles in certain places, which are going to perhaps be a little bit unforgiving with this suit. Yeah. And I was like, wow, because initially I'm going, oh, but it's a fully covered body. But then, like, Bob was making that point, and I was like, no, he's right. Like, you don't want to have bunching around the elbows or the knees that might damage the suit or make it look bad. So it sounds like there's still a lot of R&D that they have to do. And yet they're going, we want to come out for pre-orders in 5 to 8 weeks. And I'm like, okay, it's an interesting approach. But they sound very confident. But for me, and maybe this is sacrilege, maybe I'll get thrown under the bus for this. Like, I own Mars Toys figures, and I've had that experience, and I've seen the quality. Like, I don't own a Jazz Inc. figure. A lot of people don't. So we don't have anything to give you that comfort to go, yeah, no, it'll be fine. So it's interesting. I think these next couple of months and seeing what they can and can't show us will be interesting, because it's one thing to go, we're using great artists to paint the prototype sculpt, and like Bob had mentioned, with the claws, thinking that perhaps Full Metal Customs was doing the prototype. But that's not going to be what we're getting. We're going to get the bulk manufactured version, and who's making that? What's the quality going to be? We still don't know. So I just feel like there's a lot of questions still left unanswered.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. My initial question for you guys was, why so much in a rush when you guys are not ready? Why are you, like, you know, putting out pre-orders when you don't even have a decent, not even a prototype? I think, like, the renders are not even complete at this point. Even the renders are in progress, and you guys are not even near close to making a prototype. why so.
I think it has
why
to do
such a
with-
race? Why such a rush?
It's
but
because
now
of the,
that I remember,
the announce was early due to the Eternal toys,
Yeah,
and the
I-
Mars toys tease.
yeah. So I remember that now, and then now it makes all the sense why they're such in a rush and calling, being so aggressive, calling them illegal figures or whatnot.
No,
I
but
get it.
to that point, to calling illegal, I said that in the last live stream, and Yost from Jazz Inc. he did comment on the live stream saying that we were right, that he should word that differently, and and is understandable. He wants to lock in some NRDs before
Yeah,
Mars Toys
obviously.
or Howard launch their own. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. And they still have 5 to 8 weeks. Maybe we'll show at least a painted head sculpt, if not the suit. At least something palpable that we can see, that is not only renderings, something that we can actually see. Let's see if they can do anything. But 5 to 8 weeks, it's a very short time.
So
And
I do understand he's in a rush, feeling all this kind of, all these other companies doing the same thing. So I get it. But like at this point, I know you are invested and render wise, but you're not so invested so deep that you need to go, full blown and just asking people for money for lock in. And I feel like if you guys are, kind of like delayed on schedule already, just do this one properly. Like, why would you want to do this in such a rush? Like, it's your first figure. I'm not gonna count that the other one that they did, like, I don't know, a few years ago. No, that's not a figure. Sorry. No, I'm not gonna do that. This is their new branded official Jazz Inc. with their new team. I don't even know who they are. This is their first figure. Let's do this properly. Let's show people, the prototypes and everything, and then put on pre-orders. But like, you guys do whatever you want, but I just don't think doing this in a rush is good in any kind of business, in any. But yeah.
And that was the interesting thing, Christian, because they were talking 5 to 8 weeks for the Catwoman, but then so many other things. It was like, we're going to show this in 4 weeks. We're going to show that in 4 weeks. We're going to show that in 4 weeks. And I'm like, that sounds like a very busy 4 weeks. And are these time frames realistic? I don't know, but I think there's a lot of goodwill being anticipated to expect people to pre-order based on some rendering. For me, I just think I get you may not have a full figure, but I think there's certain questions you need to be able to answer. Like, people want to know what the material is, what materials are you using for the rooted hair, if you are going to do a DX version, because I don't think you can go, maybe we'll do a DX down the line. Okay, but can you transfer your pre-order if you decide you want that, or can you roll back to a different version if you decide you don't want the deluxe? I feel like having something a bit more concrete, and I think particularly having the different SKUs announced, because I think that's the thing with InArt, right? They've gone very choose your own adventure, but they give you all the options in one go. So it's like, you can have rooted this, you can have sculpted that, you can combine these two, you can get that version with this. They make it really clear up front. And I think that's how people are a bit more used to ordering. I think if you've got these moving goalposts where maybe we'll do this later on, I don't know. I don't like that. I want to know up front, what are all my options, so I can make an informed decision at the time as to if I'll get something and what I want to get.
this is the Full Metal Customs, a work in progress from the. Yes, Bob Dylan here said that Full Metal showed one claw they are making. Well, maybe it's from this, right? Trimble, that's saying the vulture is a figure, fully articulated. I didn't know. I thought he only could.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
a
last
bit
week I heard that.
Okay, so it's,
But what I'm saying
was my
is,
mistake.
with their new team right now, this is their first figure. Get it?
160 is nuts. How are you? Saying they've literally done this with all their products. It's their business model and it seems pretty effective. The community helps build the product from the ground up. I understand, but it's the first figure.
It's a
I don't
first
know.
figure. It's licensed. Let's do this properly. That's all my. That's
Exactly,
my point.
Tremble
That's
Dust.
mainly
At
my
least
point.
let's see something, a prototype, something.
It's not a GoFundMe.
Was there
kind
any
of,
issue with the license that used need to announce this because of the third-party announcements? Like it was a legal thing, even if they are not 100%
Yeah.
ready?
That's what kind of pushed them to do this.
Because he has the license, right? He has a license. He doesn't want to lose business to third-party companies, because the third-party companies don't need to pay license, don't need to pay anything. But I agree here with Bob Dylan saying he hasn't perfect his paint process for a car. Makes me very nervous about the super popular actress sculpt. And he's saying here also that even a third-party company doesn't ask for an deposit based on the render alone. Yeah, you always need normally for for example, let's say these Eternal and Mars toys, they will always show a prototype to do those photos. Yeah, this new team, because I even don't know. Does Yoast clarify who is the team that is doing all of this? Who's painting the master? Maybe is Viola painting, right? It should be her painting.
It was really interesting because he always talks about Sean Dabbs. He mentioned Viola. He mentioned, I think the name was Indigo, and I think Indigo was looking at the diorama, that sort of Hell Here diorama. And then it was like, oh, and we have others in the team, but they wish to remain anonymous. And I was like, why? Why are there people remaining anonymous? Because if you've got people that we might know working on this project, like, that gives you a bit of sort of social clout, right? To know, okay, well, these people that we know and maybe we trust, like, for me, that feels a bit dodgy. Like, why do they want to be secret? Why won't you tell us who else is working on this? Like, that makes me feel like, are you hiding something? I don't know. These are the questions that go through my head, because you get a figure. Even this figure I've got from Damn Toys, it lists all the people who did different parts of the process. Like, Hot Toys has like a list of everybody who worked on the figure. Like, what's the great state secret at Jazz Inc. where you can't know who's worked on things?
That was a thing that I liked about Iconic Studios, was when they did the first figure and they put up for pre-order. They did open everything. They said, we are working with 11. 11 is the company that is doing the figure from us. We are working also with TB League for the body, and they were very open. They basically said everyone that was working on the figures, and because it's companies that we already knew from before, we were like, okay, so if it's known these companies, we at least we know they already have some track record. Bob Dylan saying that 357 Partment painted the master sculpt, but the master sculpt for what? The first one that Sean did, or what? Anthony saying he hasn't asked for an NRD. It's true. Let's wait to see what he shows when the PO opens up. It says Inigo did the renders for the animated Batman. Okay. And Central Call, how are you? I'm mostly concerned about the paint. All the third-party companies have never been able to touch Hot Toys paint quality. Exactly. Hot Toys painting quality, you only have, I would say, in art, that is basically them toys. They also do very good paint jobs. In art, Mars Toys is hit and miss. Not all their paints are not even Hot Toys quality, you know. They did that Mars, the Romero Joker, the 66, but that even that sculpt could use some improvements. Even is already a very good sculpt. Tremble does say there could be very reasons why they want to remain anonymous. It's the person decision that doesn't personally bother me, but again, want to see a finished prototype prior to a purchase. Yeah, it bothers me when you are new, knowing the pedigree can carry confidence. If you know the chef, you trust the food.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's good, yeah, but it's still not. It's like these companies. Sometimes they do something extraordinary. One figure that you say, okay, this is like Hot Toys quality, but it's not consistent. Some figures are good, some figures are lack some details on the paint. It's not a consistency like you see basically from Hot Toys, and these require years and years and years and years to have the production process so well oiled up that you already know the people that are painting, the people that are doing the clothings and everything. It's a big process, and it was a surprise to me how in art being so new, and they could tackle that almost seamlessly. They do have their problems. They have problem now with the in art, the Gandalf, the ring, even the last batch, the Gandalf. It looks like the beard comes longer, others come shorter, but it's difficult because it's too many. Tremble Dust, very extraordinary. Is Trickster, exactly the boss man, the Kingpin. Yeah, they do some, and they miss some. They miss Rogue. They miss the Butcher from The Boys was also not perfect. The Homelander was also not. It's a hit and miss. It's not all bangers from third parties. That's a given already. But yeah, I'm really curious to see this figure from Jazzing. Figurecraft, good day all, happy Friday. How are you, Figurecraft? Thanks for passing by. Hope you are having a good Friday. Yeah.
So look, we all know how this community is. We're very fluffy. Like right now we're on the boats of like, let's help the new team from Yoast, and then later on, if something goes south, we're all gonna like.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now we're on that boat of let's help him, and when people start complaining, it's gonna be rough. So all I'm saying is, take your time. Let's do this right. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I'm not bagging on somebody.
I will basically wait for the offering to see what the figure comes with, the pricing, to see what is the deposit he asks, because I believe that after the deposit and after the pre-orders close, I think after some time we will see a prototype. We will see a final photo. Bob Dylan is saying that in art were upfront about their lead artist Viper, who has a well-documented history of his craft. Yeah, that was the Joker card they had, was to have Viper on their side and controlling everything. And he started with a quarter scale Joker with them, and then they advanced into 1/6. Anthony Stanfield saying this one has to be spot on, or people want back the next one. Exactly. They cannot fail with this Catwoman, or else then will be a train wreck. It will be difficult then to go on with figures. Jazzing, it's been drip fed mostly because the artists show their work on their own. Exactly what we are saying from the Jazzing. The artists already did that the work, but we need to wait and see. I like the idea of being able to see what updates they make. Hot Toys shows one prototype, nothing for 16 months, and then you hope what you get matches. You pray some things are updated. Exactly, and the thing is, not always they update the sculpts. Sometimes you are expecting for an update, and that update doesn't appear, and then you just get what they showed in a prototype. But it's true. I also like this thing of the updates. See the updates. Okay, we are including these. We are including more these. We have this idea including more these. It's also cool. Gilbert Hartman, how are you? We are all in a Titanic boat. We will see who survived and are loyal on the figure. It's not to survive. This is to see. For example, if I pay my deposit, if then we see the prototype and I don't like, I will lose the deposit, but I don't want. But I will lose the deposit. But I will not stay in a sinking boat just because everyone is there. Yeah. I jump out. But I'm hoping that this Catwoman, and I believe that it will look that they will nail it and they will do a good job. Trimble is like the Hot Toy Supergirl, exactly. There's no official word on the update. We just see the figure on display that looks like they did update the sculpt, but they are not vocal about it. We don't know anything. For all we know, maybe it's just an experiment, and in the end they will just ship the first one that we ever saw. And to that point is like, well, we got this one, and you go after Hot Toys, and Hot Toys will tell you, yeah, but you pre-order based on this one.
Yeah.
When we show you the promo photos was this one, and you pre-order, so you cannot expect us to update because we never said so. What we showed you was that. That's the problem.
So,
ironically, when Inart was dropping updates on there, the Batman, some people were like, enough, exactly. Because they were, everyone was commenting what you need to change, what you need to do.
Exactly.
Then I think even in art, any company will get confused, right?
I was about to ask you guys. I don't need this to be another like full discussion. I just need like a simple answer. At this point, we've been experiencing in arts the communication style of business, and we're used to the Hot Toys like zero communication. Which one do you prefer?
I want the middle ground, not much.
You will
as
have
in
this
art,
middle,
and not
you
as
will
less
this
as
middle.
Hot Toys.
Helen?
It's not an easy question to answer.
I don't need a discussion.
No, just because.
Yeah.
At Hot Toys volume, I don't think they can be as communicative.
Fair point.
But I would say their slight increase we've had this year, where I love that we got the second, here's what's coming up. If we got that every quarter from Hot Toys, in line with their other updates, I think I'd be happy with that. If we got a quarterly, here's what's coming up, and then just this is what's releasing, this is what we've updated, like I'm cool with that. I don't need, let's have a vote on Gandalf's pants and the print. Like I don't need that. Like I know some people do, but I think Joel's right. I think there's a middle ground.
Yeah, for me it's the middle ground.
Yeah, middle ground would be perfect. Yeah.
And I think with the middle ground, we are going to leave everyone because we already hit the 2-hour mark. It's already midnight 30. Tomorrow I have a lot of stuff to do.
I almost fell
from
asleep.
From morning till night. And Christian is sleepy. Ellen is also tired. She had a dentist appointment today.
Just all these moms, just tough.
All these moms. You need to go to please moms, right?
Like one after the other, just on and on and on before I head home. It's like Jesus.
I can imagine. For one,
you don't
want to
know. You don't want to know.
Trimble, thank you so much for the support. Stay safe. I really need to stay safe because they predicted a rainstorm for the next 2 days again. Jesus.
Like
it's
literally,
like a typhoon,
weather-wise,
like
not figure-wise.
No,
right.
A rainstorm weather. But hopefully everything will be fine, and Sunday we will have a good weather, and I will have my soccer tournament match, and I will score 2 or 3 goals, and I will be the hero of the day. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week, possibly with a Artisan Captain Marvel announcement.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Isn't our next episode the big 50th?
It's a great 50th. We
It
need to
is.
plan something major for next weekend. For next week. Maybe some giveaway. It's our 5th episode, so
awesome.
we need,
Can I
we
join?
need to check. Can you join what, the giveaway?
Yeah, the giveaway.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yes.
If you win, you will take the gift.
Of course I will. Of course I will.
Okay.
It depends on the gift though. It depends. If it's a banana, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
I need to think what we can offer from Collectors Unite. Not me turning 50-year-old Figurecraft. Jesus Christ. Collectors Unite
Wow.
number 50. Jesus. I still have 8 years until I reach 50.
You
I
hear
still
that?
have
8 years. Yeah. Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. Noble Young also giving here the drops. Gift bread thrown across the room or no? No. I will not throw anything. I need to check. I don't know. We could offer in art Gandalf. I only have 6 left. No, I cannot.
That'd be nice. That'd be
Uh,
nice. Yeah.
That would be cool.
You guys hear that?
I mean,
6
50.
scandals. 6.
You'll be safe. I'm kidding. I have 1 and that's all. Okay, so have a good weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and we will see you next Friday for the 50th episode of Collectors Unite. Thank you so much, Costa. You are so kind. Bye. Yeah. Let me see what I'm going to play here. This fella.